Hey George, it's Nitin here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to fix your problem with the images. So here I have your very nice ebook already opened up, and we're in this chapter here called how we came to Mexico. If we scroll down, you'll see that it looks okay, right? But when you render it, you get a big gap. So I'm going to show you something really interesting here. All right. One of the things that you probably want to do first is that you want to turn on the character so you can see the symbols. So if you go view and then say character or control characters, and now you can see, just like Word, you can see these little control characters. So these are the carriage return line feeds, so the enter character. And then you see some dots, these are the spaces, and etc, right? So you can really see this. Now if you look at this, this tells me straight away that this image here is really not formatted correctly from a paragraph point of view. So if I right click on this, so I click it and then I right click and I say format, and if you look at this, you've got square as the wrapping style. So you must have tried to do something here and then it didn't work out, so you just put some, like enter until you got the text to line up like this. So this is not the right way of doing it. Okay, so what you want to do is go format, and then you want to go inline here. Okay, alright, so when you go inline, the other thing you need to make sure while you're here is that in this saving options you always see the embedded data in document. Okay, so now once you've done this, if you click OK, watch what happens here. Alright, see? So because this has become inline, all the enters that you created are here. So this is the gap that you're seeing. Okay, so it's very simple now to get rid of this gap. You just put your cursor here and keep pressing delete until you remove all these characters. And I would suggest you remove this this little character. It doesn't look right to me. I remove it, and then I can always press the enter again, so I get an enter character here. So if you do that to the rest of your images, let's see again over here, you see the same thing, right? So I'm going to click on this, right click, format. Once again I see it's square, I want to go inline. I'll click OK. Right, so then this moves down here. I'll put my cursor right here, and then I'm going to delete this. Now here is something, I'm hoping this is going to do something else. Okay, now check this out. In this case, we have a gap here. Oops, 1 second. Okay, so how do we get rid of this? So let me show you another technique. Okay, when you see something like this with no characters, if you see this, see my cursor is changing when I hover to the left of the image. When you see that, you click and look what you see here. See, you see an image, all right, but you also see this blue area here. So this isn't a problem with the paragraph settings of this particular image. So images or text, doesn't matter, they always live inside a paragraph, right? So this particular one is like this. So now what you need to do is go to format, go to paragraph, and see over here it says line spacing is multiple. So you need to say single here. That's it, and click OK. And now the line spacing has basically been reduced. So you see it more better this way. And once again here we see the same thing. We have a problem here too. So this looks like it's a kind of a problem in those two areas. So I'm going to try and do the same thing. Let's see if it works. Yeah, it's still multiple. I'll go single, and it's reduced it by a little bit, which is not too bad. Maybe this one has that too. We can go single on here, something like that. Now if you're not completely satisfied, you can always, you know, copy this whole thing, and then you can put it into Notepad and kind of, you know, start again, because it's always a little bit to do with the formatting. Excuse me. But there you have it. So those are the couple of ways. Let me see if you have another way of, see over here, same problem. The paragraph is multiple, and I can tell because there's no characters showing here. So once again, I'm going to hover to the left, click, see that gap, format, paragraph, single, click, OK, and then that gap's gone. Let's see if you got some here. No, here is fine because there's a single character here and everything looks good. Alright, now I have a video on how to do wrapping and things like that, so I would suggest that you go to the Ultimate eBook Creator video section and take a look at the video which says how to work with images. I think that will help you, but basically what I've shown you is what you need to do, and I hope you found this video useful. So we'll see you around.